toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So TCU's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The RPO, it's complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Hamilton. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. Got a little space. Turning it on to work. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Texas Tech's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some
the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll take it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. You didn't even give them time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They'll run the sneak for it. And the Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And I feel like the defense needed that stop. Already giving up a touchdown, early in this football game. They put another drive together, but great job bowing up, getting that third down stop, and hopefully forcing the field goal.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Give to the back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Davis looking to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Rides the back and leaves it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off play action. A little release to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings, try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now on the move. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down here for the offense. He's got it down the middle.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
He'll take it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Release to the back. Got his man on the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Horned Frogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Davis will throw. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Red Raiders are on the move. Makes the catch. It's John. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run play action. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grabbed in the middle. It's John. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Got it behind the line. It's John. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Davis looking to pass. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And this one is perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. Running back searching for a hole. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Davis will throw. Caught near the sticks. It's John. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting...
He lost one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll start this drive going to the air. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Davis looking to pass. Quickly complete. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's John. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll cut this lead down to 5. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
And the returner will be dragged down. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. On the option. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Horned Frogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Little touch pass to the receiver. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Now the play fake. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Catch in the middle, it's John. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. You don't have to make things complicated. You seize zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to them. After the catches, their specialty can make some magic happen.
The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Davis will throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. And the Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback. Dropping back, not giving up the big play.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Red Raiders, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? 16. He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified. It's a fumble on the play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll leave it with him. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the... and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, TCU! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Davis looking to pass. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Red Raiders come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and let's see what they do to finish off this drive.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. They'll try to sneak it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Bring in the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws toward the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark it down at the 38-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Davis will throw. Makes the grab. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Caught. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UMass. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead. Late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They go to the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.